everybody makes fun of car salespeople, right? Car salesmen. But in reality, people want to buy cars. Mm-hmm. Like, nobody walks into a car dealership not fucking wanting to buy a car.
Yeah.
So why is it that the salespeople have such a negative reputation of being like slimy and scammy and tricky and all this other stuff for somebody who wants to buy the thing that they showed up to buy? It's not that the salesperson is scammy or slimy. It's that the sales process rubs the target, right? The would-be consumer or customer. The sales process rubs the customer the wrong way. It makes the customer feel like they don't have control. It makes the customer feel like they have to acquiesce. It makes the customer feel like they have to compromise. That's how anybody who's ever wanted to buy XYZ car and ends up buying ABC car instead, that's why they're so disappointed. That's why there's buyer's remorse. What CIA has done is mastered the process of finding somebody who wants to buy XYZ car and then selling them XYZ car in as fast and as productive and as positive a way as possible. Because what CIA knows is if you help them buy one car once and it's fast, it's efficient, and it's fun, guess what happens the next time they want to buy a car?
You go to you.
Every single time.
So right? You want them to feel happy about giving you information.
So the whole idea of weaponizing their personality against them is exactly the opposite of what we do.
Well, you don't let them know that, but in a way, like, so it's like I see people around in my life, like they're just completely emotionally manipulating each other back and forth in relationships. I do this, that means you have to buy me this thing. You bought me this thing, now that means you have to let me play a video game tonight or whatever it is.
Right.
But they aren't aware of it. And so the CIA is just hyper aware of what X leads to Y and Y leads to Z through a psychology map, basically. Of someone.
Because you're totally right. People go through life doing what we call, they have reactive conversations.
Okay.
Right? They have reactive relationships. Meaning, like, I'm friends with you for some reason, and you're friends with me for some reason.
Yeah, it's mutually beneficial.
But we've probably not even talked about what that reason is.
Yeah.
Right? Am I friends with you because you're funny and you're cool and you like the same video games? Maybe. But chances are that's not the real reason why I like being around you. The real reason is probably something like, I don't feel like you judge me. Or the real reason is because you also have a job that starts at 11 o'clock at night. So you're like the only person I can hang out with at 2 o'clock in the afternoon who's not at a job. Like, it's very real. Just like you said, we all operate in our own self-interest. The reason that we're friends in some way, shape, or form is tied to my self-interest. So all CIA does is it says, hey, pause, time out. In a reactive conversation or a reactive relationship between two people, the person who stops reacting and starts observing is going to be the person who is in control of the rest of that relationship or the rest of that conversation. If you stay reactive, there's two risks. The first risk is that it's never efficient. So you lose all this opportunity because it's not efficient. But the bigger risk is that the other person is the one that's going to stop reacting and start observing first. And once that happens, they're in control.